Welcome to SAP Codem Learning Hub.
Hello viewers and users. Enterprise Structure Configuration Part 6. In continuation of Part 5. In this session, you will be learning customized document type. Purchase requisition will be our customized document type. And we'll do MRP configuration. Some part of MRP configuration, what is required to generate the auto MRP purchase requisition. We'll be doing that configuration because complete configuration and running the complete MRP itself will be one session. So we'll do a basic configuration. Then we'll generate MRP purchase requisition. Then we'll do auto PO configuration. Then we'll generate the automatic purchase order. So these all three are connected. First, we'll customize the document type, that is purchase requisition document type. Then we'll do the configuration. Then we'll run the MRP and we'll create the purchase requisition. From that purchase requisition, we will create the purchase order. This is what you're going to learn in this session. Move on to the next slide. So first we'll learn what is automatic purchase order in SAP S/4HANA. Auto PO, automatic purchase order, is a functionality in SAP S/4HANA that allows the system to generate a purchase order automatically from a purchase requisition or quotations. Quotations means the request for quotations. Without manual intervention, these features help streamline the procurement process, reducing manual efforts and improving the efficiency. Users remember, auto PO is applied only if you have bulk orders in a mass, if you have mass purchase requisition, if you have mass quotations. So then only the auto PO is feasible. So if you are applying for one or two purchase orders, this is not an ideal requirement. If you have bulk purchase order, then only it's an ideal requirement and it's feasible to implement auto PO. Auto MRP PR. So automatic MRP purchase requisition. Material requirement planning in SAP automatically generates purchase requisitions when there is a demand for externally procured materials. This ensures materials are available for production or sales without manual intervention. Users, there is a MRP planning. In MRP planning, there are MRP groups, and in MRP groups, you have MRP controllers defined. MRP controllers, based upon the consumption, is called consumption-based planning. The MRP controllers will set up the parameters. They will study the previous consumption of the material. They do the forecasting. They set up the reorder point levels, and they set up the MRP types. And then they run the MRP. The system will generate the purchase requisition automatically. Business requirements. We are taking this as a scenario for business requirement. Or business requirement is a company wants to implement the following. What does the company want to implement? The company wants to create a customized purchase requisition document type. Then perform MRP configuration, taking VB as the MRP type, set up the MRP manual reorder point as 100 quantity, then run the MRP to generate auto purchase requisition. From that purchase requisition, we'll create the auto PO using that MRP purchase requisition. Move on to the next slide. This is create customized PR document type. This is the screen. How will you go to the screen? Follow the SAP reference IMG. Then go to the define document type. When you click on the define document type, you will see this screen. So position the screen to standard document type, that is NB. Make a copy of it and create your customized document type. So this you will be doing from this is screen. This is screen I have taken to have a clear understanding of how we do the configuration. So how does the configuration looks like? That's what I have taken some screenshots for you to have a clear concept. Move on to the next slide. Here we'll create MRP group and assign PR document type. So same, we'll follow the SAP reference IMG. We'll go to carry out overall maintenance of MRP group. Here we create the MRP group and the customized document type will assign to that MRP group. This is what you'll do from this screen. Move on to the next slide. Then after we finish creating the MRP group, then we need to create the MRP controller. How do you create the MRP controller? Follow the SAP reference IMG. Go to the define MRP controller. Here MRP controller, basically they are planners who will be doing the planning, material requirement planning. These are the people who are responsible to do the planning. So you need to create at least one planner, one MRP controller you need to create. So this is a screen from where you will be creating MRP controller. Move on to the next slide. Then to have an automatic PO process implemented, you need to activate certain parameters in the material master. How do you do that? You go to the material master by using transaction code MM01 or MM02. If the material already exists, you can go to MM02. Then you go to purchasing tab, click on this. Then you see this automatic PO. This need to be activated by just do the check mark here. Then activate the automatic purchase order. Move on to the next slide. Then assign MRP parameters in material master. So this here, to have your system MRP activated, you need to assign some parameters here. This is the job of MRP controller basically. How do you do this? You go to same MRP material master using transaction code MM01 or MM02 if material exists. Go to MRP tab 1. See here, you have to assign the MRP group, assign the MRP controller, and select the MRP type and enter the reorder point, the quantity. So reorder point quantity. This is a scenario we are taking in this session. So we will enter manually the reorder point quantity. So move on to the next slide. Activate auto PO in BP supplier role. So you just go to the transaction code BP and then enter your business partner number or the supplier number. Then select the purchasing role of the BP supplier role. You need to select the BP supplier role. Click on purchasing and then you see purchasing data tab. Click on purchasing data tab and activate automatic purchase order. You need to be check marked. This should be activated. Move on to the next slide. Here for auto PO, purchase info record is mandatory. So you need to create compulsory purchase info record. For that you use the transaction code M11 and you will create the purchase info record. For that you need to have a supplier with the purchasing role of the BP role. Purchasing is compulsory to create the info record. Move on to the next slide. Run MRP to auto generate PS. This is a screen after doing all the configuration. Just you go to transaction code MD02, enter your material, put all the parameters and run the MRP. So once you run the MRP, move on to the next slide. You'll see this is what it will be displayed. This was the screen looks like. So you refresh the screen. First, to go to the screen, you have to enter the transaction code MD. After you run the MRP, go to the screen to display transaction code MD04 and then you refresh this, press this button to refresh the screen. There you'll see this purchase requisition with the number is generated. Double click on this, this will pop up. Here is your automatic purchase requisition is generated. After you do all the configuration and run MRP, this is the purchase requisition number. From here also you can generate the purchase order automatically. If you click on this, the purchase order will be generated. All this we will see in the system in real time. We'll be doing it. Move on to the next slide. When and why auto PO is needed. Point number 1, replenishment of stock material. So when materials needed to be replenished regularly and procurement is repetitive process, example raw materials for production that are frequently required. So if you're having a production plant, there should not be any interruption in the supply of raw material. For that, there will be regular purchase orders generated. In that case, you need, if you have auto PO, that is feasible. Procurement, point number 2, procurement of consumable and office supplies. There are some low value items like which you need regularly, like pantry items, office for stationery supplies. In that case also, for a small low value items, there will be regular POs. In that case, you can have a auto PO implemented. Third, if your purchasing process is streamlined with the fixed parameters for the standardized material, in that case also you can implement the auto PO process. Like you have fixed supplier, the price is fixed. In that case also you can have a auto PO process can be implemented. Fourth point, goods received based procurement. The GR based procurement, when materials are received in the warehouse, an automatic PO is required to record the transaction, common in subcontracting or vendor consignment scenarios. So it's subcontracting also, which regularly required POs regularly. Is a supply of material, especially in the case of consignment. The stock will be now in your premises. You need to take the stock regularly for your consumption. In that case, auto PO is feasible. When third-party vendors provide goods or services, in that case, auto PO can simplify the repetitive purchasing. Business that deal with large volumes of procurement transaction benefit from auto PO to speed up the process. Here, this is the most important part. On the large volume of POs only, if you implement auto PO, that is a feasible and ideal situation. If you have one or two POs only automated, it's not feasible. So when you have large data, large purchase requisition, in the bulk case, if you implement the auto PO, it's only feasible for one or two purchase orders a weekly or monthly basis. In that case, it's not feasible to implement auto PO. Move on to the next slide. Then here, when does the system generates auto MRP purchase requisitions? The system automatically generates MRP purchase requisition when certain conditions are met during the material requirement planning. The key factors that trigger auto generation of PRs include procurement type in material master is F and E. If it is F, the system creates purchase requisition for externally procured material. So if it is the external procurement, in that case the purchase requisitions will be generated for external procurement, which is from the PR they will make the auto PO. Auto PO is external document, purchase requisition is internal document. If the purchasing type F, then PR will be generated. If the purchasing type E, that is in our production, then planned orders will be generated. This is for the production and planning system. MRP type in material master. If you set up the following MRP types, in that case also PRs will be generated automatically. So we'll take VB as our example and we'll do it in the real time and see how the auto PR will be generated. That's what we'll be learning in this session. Based upon the lot sizing also, you need to set up the lot size in MRP 1 tab view. You set up the parameters EX and FX and HB. Based upon that, the purchase requisition will be generated. Move on to the next slide. MRP, actually, MRP controller are the ones, and the MRP group which has MRP controllers. The MRP controller are the ones who will set up all the parameters based upon their consumption-based planning, forecasting, and reorder points. All those parameters are set up. Then they run the MRP. Then the PRs will be generated. If it is for external purchase, plan orders will be generated. If it is a internal production, planning will be done. Scheduling agreement, source list, if you have quota arrangements and if you have fixed source list of supplier, in that case also, system will generate purchase requisitions directly. Consumption based planning, like if you set up the reorder point planning, okay, then also if you set up the reorder point planning to certain quantity and then you run the MRP, then the PR purchase requisitions are triggered automatically when stock falls below that reorder point. So this, we will log into the system and we'll do exactly follow the business requirement, and we will do the configuration. We will generate the PRs, and then we'll generate the auto P also. Just move on to the next slide. Here, auto MRP PR, auto PO configuration process flow. Create customized document type. This is the first step we'll be doing after we log into the system. What we'll do, we'll go to the IMG, SAP reference IMG path, follow the path, then we'll go to define document, then copy from the standard document type to ZCNB, that is, we'll customize document type. Check now, and then we'll check the number range and properly it is assigned properly or not. This is part we'll be doing by logging into the system. So let's go log into the system and perform this first configuration. SPRO, click on SAP reference IMG, go to the material master, material management node, expand this, click on purchasing node, then click on purchasing requisition node, expand this. You'll see define document types. Execute this, position on NB, enter, highlight this, just click on copy. Now we put ZC NB B. Then we'll just add, we'll leave it everything else. We add CUS. Z is the SAP standard. Any customization you're doing, you need to follow the letter Z or Y. That's how you recognize that the customization has been done for particular process. Here the number interval is 10, 20, 30 is followed. Just move on. Here the important point here to remember is the number range. So already the number range are assigned here. The internal number range is 01. External number range is 02. So already assigned, so we leave it as it is. We'll follow the same number ranges. So nothing much to do. Just click on this, say no, then copy all. 183 dependent records being copied. Just click on this and then say save it. Okay. Now just go back. Just click on this again. Now you position ZC. There we are. Okay. So the document type, customized document type is created. Just move back. Just go down below and see define number ranges for purchase requisition. Execute this. Just to verify the numbers exist or not. 01, that is internal number exists. 02 external is checkmarked, so this also exists. It's the current series which is going on 156, so that means this number range is active. Just go back. So with this we created our first task. Now we'll go and create the material or change the material. We'll create the info record. Then we'll create the source list. And then we'll go to the BP. Rest of the configuration we'll do. Just go MM02, go to the purchasing tab and make auto PO. We'll create the info record. And then we'll go to the business partner. Then we'll do the configuration there. So this part we'll be doing now. Go back to the system. So go to / I already created the material because the video will be lengthy if I start doing all that. So already there is a material exists. We'll just go to the material by /nmm02. That's the material 10004.126. Click on this. Enter again. Just go to the purchasing tab. Here, just activate it and then save it. So that's done. Now we'll create the info record. /nmm /nme11. Enter. Supplier is 527. Okay, select this. Purchasing organization MTNO. Press enter. Okay. First reminder, just say 5 days. Okay, press enter. Delivery time, let's say 3 days. Okay. Then here standard quantity, you can say 100. Minimum quantity 10. Then we need to enter the price. The price will be, let's say, 1500, the price of the material. Then here the tax code will be 11. They keep changing. This is a public server, so they keep changing the tax procedure. That's the problem. Anyways, we'll just leave it blank. We'll create the info record. We'll continue with our info record. Nothing much to do here. Entering, press enter. Just say this is test for auto PR, auto PO, auto PO and PR. Okay. Press enter. Just go to general data. Then go to conditions. Here we are. This is the amount we assigned. Here we'll just keep this as end of this year 2025. Okay, that's the valid period. Amount has taken standard. Things okay. Just go back or press enter. Go back, press enter. Check here once again. See the date. Validity period is important here in info record. Very much. Okay. Just press enter. save. Okay, so we'll note down this number, keep a record of this number, 5,271. Okay, info record is created for that material. Okay, now we'll go to slash nme01. We'll create the source list. Okay, valid from today. Okay, valid from today, valid till end of this year, 23/0, 23/12, 2025, as we have taken in the. Okay, just check everything is okay. Okay, then save it. Okay, now source list generated. Then we'll go to BP. Supplier 527. Double click on this. Click on, first you click on this to make changes. This drop down will be activated. Select the purchasing role for this business partner. This is the one, purchasing role for this business partner. Select it, click on purchasing, go to the purchasing data tab, look down for activating automatic purchase order here. So we'll just activate it. There's nothing to do here, just activate and save it. Okay. Go back. With this, we have completed. We finished this now. We created the info records. We changed, we activated the auto PO in the material master. So this part, and we activated auto PO in business partner also. Created info record, created source list. Now, the next task is to create MRP group. So to create MRP group, follow the IMG, SAP reference IMG. Then go to the carry out overall maintenance. Then we go to the screen and we'll create the MRP group. Okay, let's go back to the system. Go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, materials management, expand this node. There you see consumption based planning. Here, this is our consumption based planning. Expand this tab. Expand the node MRP groups. Carry out overall maintenance of MRP groups. Click on this. So we'll create, first we'll select the plant. MP01 is our plant. Okay. Create. So what group will be creating? We'll be creating MRPG. That's our group. So we could say material CRP. That's for the production planning PPD department. Material planning group. Or I could say you can create multiple groups. So we'll say 01. This is the first group. Create it. Create. Okay. Now maintain. Click on maintain. Okay. Scheduling the document. This is the important one. Scheduling document type. Which here we have to give our document type. This is for SPO, standard purchase order. SC for subcontract. ST is for stock transport order. That is internal procurement. So here, what document we define customized document type. We have to assign here Z, C, N, B. That's our customized document type. Assign it. Nothing much to do here. So we are not doing any subcontract process. So just leave it. This is our primary focus. Just save it. Click on this. Okay, that's done. Go back. Go back. Then this we have completed. Now we have to move on to the next slide. Next slide, we will be creating MRP controller. So how do you do that? You just follow the SAP reference IMG. We'll be creating MRP controller MP1. Okay. Then we will go to the material master. We'll assign all those parameters to the material master. So just log into the system. Go back to the system. Just go back. Look out for material master data. Click on this knot. Define MRP controllers. Execute this. Here, position. So this is the first time we'll be creating MRP controller. Just go directly to the, click on new entries. The plant is MP01. Okay, the MRP controller is MP1. This limit is 3 characters or digits. The length is 3 characters only. So what we'll say, MRP controller. We will say MP planner. Okay, this is a planner for PPD. This planner number 01. 01. This is the first planner. So if you have more planners, you can go 02, 03, so on and so forth. Give some mobile number 9856231, some dummy number. Recipient name. Okay, goods receipt name, leave it. Business area is MPHY. That's our business area. Then recipient for only with if it's not compulsory. Mail type, just recipient mail type. Work center, job, organization, unit, person, position, user. Recipient type will be user. Okay. Production and planning user. Recipient type, let's say planner from PPD department. So planner 01. Okay. Then profit center. Suppose this planner is assigned for particular profit center. Let's say he is assigned for 2-wheelers. If you are following my previous videos, you will know we have created the profit centers. So that we'll be using now. So PC. We'll use the we created 2-wheeler, for example, 2-wheeler. Now just go back. We find 2-wheeler. Here we are. So if this planner is assigned for different 2-wheeler profit center, electrical or 2-wheeler scooters, 2-wheeler bikes. So for example, let's say is 2-wheeler bikes. This is the profit center. Select it. Okay, then save it. That means to say he is responsible for the planning of raw material for the two-wheeler bikes. Save it. Okay. Now we'll go back. Now we'll run. We have completed this. Now we'll go to material master. Then we'll assign the parameters there what we created. Just go to the slash and mm02. That's our material. Press enter. Enter. Select the MRP type. 1. Here we are. MRP group recreated. MRPG. Okay, or you can click and see. There we are. MRPG. Then select VB. VB. VB is manual. Reorder point planning. Select on this manual reorder point planning. This is so we have to enter reorder quantity as 100. We have taken in the example. Then the controller is MP1. That's our controller. Then lot size we take EX. It's the standard we take. So 4 parameters 1, 2, 3, 4 plus reorder quantity. So that becomes total 5 parameters you need to assign along with the reorder point quantity. So that's press enter. Okay. Plan delivery time. Okay. Delivery time, let's say, will be 5 days. Okay. That's it. If you go, one more thing, let me show you. If you go here, go to MRP2. MRP2. See here storage location by default for external procurement. We will put our storage location MP L1, there where the material will be delivered for the external procurement. So we'll assign this and we'll now save it. So what we did, we completed this task. Now what's the next task? Run MRP to generate purchase requisition. Then assign the info source of supply info record to the purchase requisition. This we will be doing this too. Just go back to the system. Okay. Go to slash NMD04. Okay. So our number is 1000 4126 26. This item just for auto PO. This is the one. Okay, go to press enter. Just press enter. Take our material. There you are. The stock available is 0. Okay. Refresh and see. This is where you can display and see whether what is the availability of stock and other information you can see from the screen. Now we'll go to the MRP run. That's /n MD02. This is where you run this is the transaction code to run the MRP. Click on this, same number. Here we need only one purchase requisition. So number of copies will be 1. So take 1. Leave this thing standard as it is. Delivery schedule lines. Okay, we don't have delivery schedule lines. There's only one line. Create MRP list. Okay, that's one. MRP list. Take it as one. Planning mode. That's it. Keep the same parameters as is. Press enter. Press enter. There it is. Purchase requisition created. One copy of it is created. So just see the screen will tell you the results. Go back /NMD04. Press enter. If you don't see anything here, just press refresh this. See here now, the purchase requisition is created. Double click on this. There you are. From this screen, if you want, you can create the purchase order. But our business requirement is to use the transaction code ME59. And so we'll use ME59 and then we'll create the purchase order from this purchase requisition. This is a purchase requisition. Just highlight this, Control C. Okay, see here. There is a, because the stock was 0, so it has triggered the MPR. Because the reorder level point we made 100, manually we entered 100 quantity, so the quantity was 0. We run the MRP, the system has generated the purchase requisition for that 100 quantity. So that's how it works. Double click on this, go to purchase order. You see here, so automatically if you drag this and drop it here, drag this, drop it here. There it is. So this is one way you can create the purchase order. So as for the business requirement, we'll not be doing that. We'll just go back. Go back. So what is our business requirement? We'll go manually to the PR and we'll display the PR and we'll assign the info record there for the source of supply. We'll go /NME51N. We'll go to the PR. What's the PR? We just go there. Other requisition, Control V. There we are, press enter. Okay. Source of supply. Remember one thing, source of supply. You go to the tab source of supply, click on assign source of supply. Okay. What happened? Source of supply as automatically the info record will be picked up here. If any agreement also will be picked up. But we created the info record, the system has picked up the info record. That's the fixed source. Let's save this. Purchase requisition saved. Now go to ME59N /NME59N. You just go and enter the purchase requisition number. Nothing you need to do. Just Control V. That's our purchase requisition. Enter. Execute it. Nothing you have to enter. If you have bulk purchase requisition, you can take the range and you can go ahead and do it. We are just working on one single purchase requisition. Execute it. Purchase order is automatically generated. Requisition successfully converted. See the message here. Purchase order successfully created. If you double click on this purchase order number, you'll see all the details. Status 100 into 15,000, 150,000. All the information it has picked up. So this is how the system generates the auto purchase order. So nothing to do here. From here, we'll see if we can create MyGo and the invoice. As the automatic purchase order is created from the purchase requisition, now we'll see what we have accomplished so far. So we used the transaction code ME59 and we created the purchase order and we have seen the purchase order. Now this is optional, but let us see. We'll complete the P2P cycle by doing these two, MyGo and Myro. So quickly we'll do MyGo first and then we'll do Myro. Go back to the system without wasting our time. So this is the purchase order. Just take a copy of this purchase order. Control C. First we'll do MyGo /NMIGO. Enter the, this is a goods receipt. We'll select the goods receipt. Here we'll enter the purchase order number. Press enter. Then you see item is okay. Quantity, everything has taken. Check it. Everything is okay. Post it. That's done. We have done goods receipt. We just completed the task. We created goods receipt from the purchase order. This is the purchase order. This purchase order is auto-generated. From the purchase order, we created the goods receipt. That's what we have accomplished just now. So just copy this material. We'll see how it is reflected in the stock master. Control C. We'll just go to the stock master /NMMBE. We take the same item. This is the material number. Execute it. So stock has reflected. Users will not be doing invoice, but there are some issues. And also this session will be very lengthy. In some other session, we will have a P2P cycle. We'll take that as a task. We'll complete it. So we have done till goods receipt. Okay. The stock is reflected here. Just go back to our slide and see. So we have done one by one up till MyGo. So we have done the goods receipt. We completed this task. With this users, we have completed the process of auto purchase requisition generation, auto purchase order generation. We have completed the task. So thanks for patience watching. With this, I will end this session. Thank you. That's all, users. See you in another video.